Albert Einstein. White flag raised. They're loaded. Dead off. In the Gain Marble Hill Stakes, Group 3 for 2-year-olds over 6 furlongs, well into stride and dab. Closely followed by Power Blue. First approach tracks to the inside of Miami Destination with one from last, the odds-on favourite Albert Einstein. And bringing up the rear is the Boeing filly, She's Too Cool. And Dab with joining issue on the near side, Power Blue, closely followed by Albert Einstein. First approach out on the left, and between horses is Miami Destination, and finally She's Too Cool. Well stacked up, reaching the halfway stage, and Power Blue with the slender advantage over Dab, followed in behind by Albert Einstein and first approach, Miami Destination and She's Too Cool. They're at the 2. Power Blue and Dab, precious little between them, followed by first approach. In a pocket is Albert Einstein, imprisoned at the moment, racing towards the final furlong. Power Blue and Dab. Albert Einstein's got out inside the last 200 yards. 3 abreast now. Albert Einstein digs in over the far side, just takes it up from Andab and Power Blue. Albert Einstein kicks on again for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien. Has won the Marble Hill from Power Blue and Andab.
He's a fair horse, this fella, there's no doubt whatsoever about it. Albert Einstein then overcomes a bit of adversity to preserve his unbeaten record in this Group 3 contest. Big run from Space Blues in second, and Dab picking up third place in the end, but Albert Einstein was moving so powerfully down in behind the other two here as they approached the final quarter of a mile. Just had to manoeuvre into clear sailing, and once he did, the response, just like it was at Naas last time, really taken.
It's a really nice performance, Gary, because he was very keen through the early part of the race, wasn't he? He's expended a lot of energy unnecessarily through the early part. Ryan Moore was at pains to get him in behind horses in between the two front runners, and there was no gap there for him to go between them, but once he's taken him out and gone to the far side, he had to pick up then, because it looked like the two who were in front went to the line strongly. They weren't stopping. He's picked up and got them, and yeah, it's a really taken performance.
Take it from the stalls then, and Space Blues, I beg your pardon, Power Blue and Andab going forward, but this was what really impressed me, Don. They weren't loitering by any means here. The sextals were flashing up. I think it was 11 and a half, 11:40 odd, and he's just almost galloping into the back of
they're still not going fast enough for him. Yeah, like he's in behind, and you know, in so doing, he's expended energy that he doesn't need to expend through the early part of the race. You can see Ryan Moore, obviously his plan was to get him in behind the front rank and just get him settled, and it's taken him a while to drop the bridle. He's just wanting to go faster than they're going, and now Power Blue comes under a ride. He's run really well. Adrian Murray's horse again stepping up in trip to 6 furlongs. He's kept on going well, and Dab's up on his outside. Looks like he's travelling a little bit better, but he can't get the better Power Blue. And here's where Albert Einstein switches, and he's got over a length and a half to find with the front two at that point, at least a length and a half, and he's found all of it, and that's likeable there. He's shown a really good attitude, and he's gone to the line really strongly.
Value certainly for more than the winning margin. I think you'd have to say Albert Einstein. In terms of 2-year-olds we've seen so far this season, have you seen a better one than him, do you think?
I don't think so, no. He's done that, and like as I was saying beforehand, I was thinking Andab was a big danger to him, and he had lots of positives as well. He won really well on his racecourse debut when he was weak in the market. He was stronger in the market today. He's a really well-bred horse as well, and a brother to Victoria Road, a Breeders' Cup juvenile turf winner, and Albert Einstein has come on from his win the last day, and yeah, gone on and beaten him well, and beaten Power Blue, who's run a good race as well, and the three of them are nicely ahead of their rivals.
Just look how much running he had left there as well as he hit the line. He hit it really strong. Power Blue and Andab have pulled well clear of the remainder, headed by first approach, but this winner just too good by Wootton Bassett out of yet. Well touted before he ever made it to the race course, and he's living up to those expectations from what we've seen of him so far. I'd imagine, Don, it'll be the Coventry Stakes next, wouldn't you?
You would think so, yeah. Brussels was good yesterday as well, wasn't he? Will they run the two of them in the Coventry or split them up?
We'll ask the question anyway. There he is. Beautiful horse as well. Albert Einstein, Ryan Moore. It's all worked out well in the end, after briefly looking as though he had a bit of a task on. And he's justified his short price favouritism in this Group 3.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.